This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewart for this game. As a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Pass taken in by Diggs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lamar out of the pistol. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Broke through the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes going to throw on this first play. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. This ball's cut by McCaffrey.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so second down coming up. Throwing again, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Ravens. With it, 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Completes this one to Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Miami! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. David Onyemata there for the stop. One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Dicker connects there, and that'll get him back to 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He came on after a slow start to fire.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A second down throw for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing is Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming. Mike McDaniel jawing at the officials, and while he does so, he's going to throw the challenge flag too.
The previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Second and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Ravens return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The give here on second. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Dolphins are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A give left side. Here's Mixon. Juke the defender. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. From the 30 on 2nd down. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Baltimore running its offense out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First and 10, here's Jackson. Completed here to McCaffrey. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Play action, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Gotta hurry this to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. 1st and 10 from the 41. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. Got his target. It's Hill. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Connection made to Shakir. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Jackson's going to throw again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Jackson now on 3rd. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. All right, Brock. 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission accomplished. It's what you set out to do every week, win the football game, and the guys did just that.
Yeah, and I think it was about confidence today. Right? It's one thing to think you can go get the job done. It's another thing to say you're going to get the job done. But when you actually have the experience of getting the job done, it just instills a ton of confidence for your team and in the building.